technically the fourth part, technically. Since the last one was the 2.5, because I only did about 40 minutes on the other one, and we didn't really get shit done on the part 2, but we did part 2.5, and let me just give a quick recap of what happened the last time. I'm not going to explain the entire damn story again. So basically, last time, if I'm correct, well, Saga died. That's really that's all that happened last time, really. That I can really remember. They have 2 fucking brain cells. Oh yeah, Makoto went to sleep in Sayaka's room, and I guess and then Sayaka went to Makoto's room to sleep in there. And the next day, found dead. And so some people probably took like forever for them to figure out, oh, who's the killer? Who killed Sayaka? It says it on the damn wall. If you hold on, I'll pull up the game. Just give me a second. Yeah, that should work. Let pull up the damn game and see if this all works. Hopefully I don't have to do all this shit. Skip.
Danganronpa.
Continue. Okay, so if I go here, and if I'm correct, it's truth balls, yeah. Yeah. So it gives all of this. But, so, most people play this and be like, oh, killed Sayaka. Who could have possibly killed Sayaka? It's really obvious. If you know basic English, and you've ever gone bored with a calculator and flipped it over to say something like, oh, we all know who. Sorry. Okay. So, this is something straight off when it comes to numbers, who better ask than the ultimate programmer? We'll go just
Makoto.
one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the bulletin actually got broken? There we go. Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it's open the bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit in the frame, huh? But it actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? Doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I think this is what everyone wants to do. Door careful and shut the back door. Doorknob. Yeah, you don't. There we go. What the? Doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is there like this?
It would seem...
So I must use a screwdriver or something so you can screw it. Whatever it was, probably this one. Why would someone do that?
So...
Maybe they were trying to get the door open and end up breaking the whole thing.
Just a second.
I have one more question. You mentioned earlier that your basketball would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about it? Oh, well, I did tell Cypher about it last night when she switched rooms. So you're saying is only you and Cypher knew about it? Interesting. There's the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really trying to get involved.
I see.
Well, clear that up. Well, we'll clear that up.
Goodbye.
Forgetting I was ever even there. It's only turning up the room. Nice. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. Should I start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from? But also, should look into the DVD section. Besides that, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, some of the areas. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks if they were talking about this. Okay. What the fuck? No. Alright, let's see. If I'm correct, Mondo last time said something about the trash thing. Like maybe somebody used the trash compactor. There's a sturdy gate here.
Monokuma appears!
The line, the trash room, this is where all the trash in the school eventually goes up. Did you get this
No,
thing?
no, you can't go any further!
No one should be on this point. Only the person on clearing duty is allowed in.
No, you can't go any further! No, you can't go any further! No, you can't go any further!
Yeah, shut up, dude! Imagine that was a glitch. I can't tell if that was a glitch or that was intentional, so I have to go find, whoever's on track duty. Alright. For you? Baiku, you can tell me anything but Baiku, you can tell me anything but No.
Such ignorance.
Oh, the child wasn't the word, you know that? Oh, this is the case. Not necessarily one for that, anything like that. Too bad, I'm gonna talk to anyone else. Lillian, I know you're getting
Seems like...
That doesn't seem right. Markham will process Maggie was killed in the room. What? Wait, but... They probably said this last time I didn't even notice. This is Saika's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Saika's name on it. Nameplates on my room and Saika's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was pretty pointless. Why would anyone do that? Huh. Interesting. Yo, fat ass, what do you have to do with this? I'm looking for whoever's on clean duty. Matter of fact, so Monica talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. While someone on clean duty, the school would be flooded with trash all the time. I told me applied for that position. So I started this morning, but after what happened, I haven't actually further. Since you're on clean duty, you can open the gate.
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it to the trash bin. Do that, they give me the key for the trash bin. They're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Hold on. You need a key to get the trash bin? No, the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's going to all that trouble? Why not leave the trash bin open all the time so you can throw things down whenever you want? That does seem more...
So, in other words,
How's that blowing off? The back of my mouse case just flew off. Actually, anyone who gets off in the black will graduate unless they're discovered. Yeah, and
so that's it.
that must be why. No one can get in and out of the trash room whenever they want, then destroying evidence would be Phil would disappear and things will become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
More important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
It's Fatty, why did you claim to the gig anyway?
Oh,
Fatty volunteered for something I need. No one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know you like
Is it, like...
keep you on girls' tracks. Looking... Oh.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash stickers like that. Do a guitar CD and then turn
Oh, unforgivable!
Okay, dude. Fucking weed. So I put in the fucking description of the past few videos of the stream. I've been spending a significant amount of time comparing to the video. Come on, tell me. Linking free media from showered love and affection and beauty. Oh, and PVC.
Give me a break.
I think I'm totally embarrassed to say something like that. I'm so worried about who's questionable morality. There's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy who's on class duty, soccer can company from picking up the trash and disposing. What?
What?
Your innocent is time worth common, not on the comment. It's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, another comment continuing. Since you're on cleaning duty, I haven't figured out. What's the night you tell me when to join my party starts? I haven't figured that class yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from past trauma or City Village. Just be the boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash and look around.
You got
So easy. Yeah. Okay, yep, I'm here. That's where the bottle is. Let me open the gate. You know, when I look at it, they sense the skill of life. You learn how to... What? How do you get by on the inside, but you don't stop screaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So, him and Rita, they found themselves like, wow, whatever, please just hurry up.
da-da-da-da-da!
Okie dokie. Leave it to me. The 340 key, I was talking to you before the picture of the game. And then, open safety.
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt!
You're sure I'm playing these trash to destroy evidence, are you? You've playing this all along. No, I just wanted to see the actual killer and try to start those. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you want anything behind. Maybe a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep going. Charge of broken glass scattered around in front of the generator. Looks like you used some kind of glass ball. Big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this right?
You know what? So you click all 7 Dragon Ball. Okay, dude, the same fucking Dragon Ball. And kidding aside, you can't even think I see on the big city street corner. You can play and it'll show you a bunch of the future. Just like that Nina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who does Francisco ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out. Oh, the dude who originally, I forgot his name, but he's the guy who originally thought, like, all of this was just one huge prank. Like, it was just pranked by the school, and they actually found out the shit was real. Yasuhiro. Hero. Whatever. I noticed this also. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. That's the, like the... The thing on the end of her shirt. I forgot what it's fucking called. Let me supposed to like a suit or something. Burnt piece, like a hunk? What? Even Makoto went, what the fuck? See, it looks like a piece of cloth. That. And the shape's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now I looked at it, that's simply blood on the cuff. Which is all that's left of the other killing Freud. There's a lot of people who have white blood on the shirt. That's how you still have to figure out. Oh. And you couldn't tell by the you know, the 11037 upside down, like don't fucking know. The incinerator, just wait. It's way in the back part of the trash room. Good 30 feet from here. It's on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Green and yellow button.
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you see you'll be included, so make sure before you leave. Okay. Incinerator. Oh, last time you
Was it a fairy?
Fumi, do you realize what you just said? Oh, the fairy? You just said last time you were in the incinerator. Stop that. You know, say, 'cause
I feel as if.
What was that? Literally, as soon as I was pointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on me. I haven't back in since then. Since I'm the only one who had the key open.
Most suspicious.
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. Incinerators, but out of your truth bullets. Yeah, I get the incinerator, put in a damn bullet. Let's fucking go. That's everything. The whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I don't see the last incinerator is off and the splash shards are burnt close on. Was all
Completely
these tonight
unforgivable.
discussing soon?
That's it.
Everyone already
I'm
knows these
sure
are
of
all
it.
the things that we solved one by one.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door at everyone's phone has a nameplate on it.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Got it! Ha 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 ha!
Not only this all real, but also that his crystal ball is broken. Oh, forgot that all happened. So, here, can I ask? I can't get out of here. Gotta get out. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Here, snap out of it. Oh, what are you doing here? Okay, it's my crystal ball. Oh, it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. I was breakable. It was actually made of glass and not crystal. That guy totally duped me. It's gonna belong to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon? Like whoever controlled like small controlled the world. Was that series all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you. Yep, that's not for sure. I probably forget it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come. Oh, wait. That means anyone has. I wonder who it could be. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. No, by the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how should you pay for it? Okay, I saved up for the fortune challenge for 240. Came out to be like $1 million? It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just. Can't even feel bad for him. Hey, Hero, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, so I could left a message. She wrote on the number 1. She wrote out the number 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like,
I...
well, don't worry about it. She's not letting on. No, couldn't wait. Is this dude blind or some shit?
Well,
So annoying. Let me fumble around fishing time, please. I suppose they wouldn't hurt to give you a little bit. The same every time naturally, but I think it's fresh.
As for me,
I already fucking lived in there. Wait, maybe they... Oh yeah, let's watch the tape. I forgot. To see. The fuck? I mean, I'm thinking of that. Yeah. Can you hear them? Nothing? Just nothing? Anyone even anything? Just to say you're a monk, and I've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit. But is what Marco said really true? Did one of us really kill Michael? If the mastermind really was going to be involved, they would just kill us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your... I don't plan to do anything because I already know who did it.
this is
Oh,
very
well, that's
suspicious.
still your room, right? More people we need. We don't know the truth. No. Are you kidding? I have to look through every single one here. Why would it let me look? That's all I can really think of right now. I can't.
Hey. By the way,
I realized something wrong with
You son of a bitch!
shit.
You fuck. Yo.
I'm pretty sure I looked at everything. Wait, there's more stuff.
Well,
I don't think that is my stuff. So, what do I do now? I pretty much looked everywhere. I got to go. Oh, here. Oh yeah, this. Okay, now I can go see it. Alright, I can go to the dining hall, I guess, but right now, I need to go to the... That's the closest spawn I can go to. Even if it gets probably less views than all videos. I feel like we're getting these streams. I might finish the game I'm doing, like, so it would be like just the entire, all the streams put into one. So I'll take out all the I'll try to take out all the beginning parts and the be right back. Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. I sat down in front of the screen, put the DVD in the player, push play, and the screen went dark for 2 seconds. But then, an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And saying on stage front center was face at right by all the girl. Trigger along with the friends she had. She had been so far. She thought she would be alone.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I hardly believe. Oh! Psych had even the stage which was now in ruins. Want to see more than that? With the video two girls who had also been collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
After graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're super famous pop. Everyone knows who they are. I'm trying to say... It's so crazy to make it together. Is he trying to say he was able to get to them? That really did happen. Everyone in the outside world might be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay. Oh shit. So. The only place I've not gone to was the I was joking. I was joking going in there. I didn't actually think they would let me in here. Okay. Marbled meat, salty meats. No, bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't know what they did, guys. I don't think anything knows what they're buying. So I can look at that. Oh, one of them is missing. They're all kind of kitchen knives. They're big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. That's why I just said. Was it missing from the very beginning, or kitchen I sit has been at. Yep. Didn't she say she was? Alfina said she was like out here wild when she came work. Hey, so you noticed that one kitchen I made?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought kind of strange, and I feel something was trying like that.
That's right.
Nope, left hand, and they're all lined up in a nice neat row. So one of them knows one of them has
Well,
She's saying that this is while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall. Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then she may be able to say for sure. You could tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall. You could tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall that night, which proves I was thinking. His account has been added. Okay. By the way, did you really kill her? Of course not, I would never. Hey, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your rooms, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. The other hand, two people became good friends, and one time the other was a classic drama setup. Can you consider everything together? I have no idea. What?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, I remember where that is.
See you soon!
Okay. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. You have to go there. This is the door. I will be right back. I gotta go get something to drink before we do this next pretty probably stressful thing. So I put it on the screen. Listen to the person music while I go get water or some shit. That's why I said eat. Bonjour again. I am Zabak. We are back to gaming, and we shall do the class trial now. Out of water. My cringy looking Spider-Man cup I got back in 2018 or some shit. Because there's no other damn cups in my drawer. So, let's go. Really, Makoto, we all been waiting for you. You're afraid you're starting.
Listen to me!
It's not jumping conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Then we can all review the details of Makoto's crime. They really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Saiken both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? It's sort of obvious. The 11027.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey, Makoto.
I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Besides, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. There's my voice I'm telling myself first. I'm troubling the notifications over the doors closing now if you're starting to move. The steel box is sounded with heavy clunking sounds toward the school basement. Yeah, and all the stray pixels on the floor. Come on, how do you miss such a big detail like that for a AAA game? Pretty sure this is AAA, right? Not, isn't it, I think Spike shows off. Wonder this is how a death row inmate feels when his time
Oh.
comes. Rather than that, it's not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. But believes to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further into the halls of the school. Finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't feel like a real courtroom? It's a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Shit. Close. Oh, shit.
Well now.
Okay. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did set up our seats. Set up in the everyone could see everyone else. Notice the 3 times like this, size of. It's also going to be used to transfer the attention and then use it onto anyone else. The air so we feel heavy. Deadly. Get it. Deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly defense. A deadly last trial. Court preparation. Okay. Open to the camera. Okay, yeah. Stuff. Found everything. I guess I only start 25. fine. Set scales.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Okay. Why is Taka's face on the side over here just having? Is this the seizure happening over here? Okay.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
No.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship penetrates? Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Okay.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I know, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things progress during each class trial, you engage in a number of non-stop debates. During discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions. Well, I already know every single lie is gonna be from Leon over here. Like, dude, I already figured out from the 11037. It's pretty damn obvious. So, it's up to you. Yeah, they're just disappearing and reappearing. It's not even smooth. Let's see to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. So this means that you have to use your cheat codes. Holy shit, this beat! Okay. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded to your truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse bullet. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during the arguments, you can remove the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun!
Wait.
Fuck. I almost forgot to take it off the BRB screen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait.
No, it's wrong. Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
So,
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill someone. There's a knife! Oh, you're wrong! Knife to the chest.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon. Shut up!
So the killer used some random knife.
No, that's wrong! No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Load off!
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Dude, Leon!
that's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to hear what everyone's saying. On top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this contains a focus gauge. If the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? You did it in secret. Nobody was in the...
No, it's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, Did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Well, I swear, the face on the side?
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Whoa, what?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Yo, Taka, I have to break something to you. I have to tell you something.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
I'm just saying this now.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Okay, the only time I agree with, why the hell didn't she just say that?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
What?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later...
She wound up dead? Sorry, I accidentally clicked that. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Are they seriously giving me 2 minutes to guess this? Definitely Monaco.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all! The fuck you mean?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, I don't do something wrong.
Hold
gonna
on.
die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
First, Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to... Hangman's Gambit? Wait, what the fuck? Hangman. I know Hangman, but what do you... Oh shit, it looks laggy. Some good music. Things advance further in the class trial. The Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. Deduce the phrase from the letters flying around. Letters are already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to point. Okay. Shooting down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your hands. The guy who can zero, you're not on time, you fail. And then good luck. Something that should have been able to see below.
Now I understand.
What? What do you mean hair?
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Oh, you're right. Oh, I was like, the fucking queen.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Wait. I have to grab a pack of crackers. Why did I do that? Okay, I originally was gonna get crackers, but instead I got a slice of spaghetti pizza. Because originally, my stepdad was gonna get just a pizza from a place called 5-Star Pizza, delicious as hell. He asked for a square pizza, the biggest pizza they got, and they forgot the pizza was like fucking bigger than my damn fridge. So now I'm gonna have to have fucking pizza for the next like 2 days. The goddamn fastest way to get diabetes.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the logic the killer broke.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Yes, there is! Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully...
Says the willing act. I don't see it's a bit more to learn about non-profit. I don't understand all this. From here on out, the numbers of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots there sit, so only one lie or contradiction in the debate. But what I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you also know you trusted everyone, and includes God. Damn it. I'm gonna check for my TV. This is important because if your flute god reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck on that
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Okay.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me?
Yes.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Hey dude, maybe you can just shut up and go back to Fred's birthday.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked if he was listening for her and just how frank she was. That answer right there. I always like to let it because... What about...
I got it!
Would this be the right one?
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
That, okay, yeah. Same goes for you, Psycho. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even though I'm sure it's you, I still won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Must have been Sayaka. It would have to be
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Did that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with her. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Dude, I thought you were into 2D girl.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Did this dude just literally hear me from the other side of the computer? It's like, oh shit, I forgot.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
They are 2D.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Not really.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Alright,
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, It specifically says my room. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
Hako, no, that's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Switch rooms.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switch.
Because she would...
Why would anyone do that?
Sayaka's a... Because Sayaka would have framed Makoto. Am I not right?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Are you stupid?
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during...
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happens in my room? What it looks like is death. That's what we need to make clear. So now we're learning about non-stop debates. Are you getting used to the non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper situation. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Come up with the wrong combination, you'll take Damage your influence badge. You can press the Q button to return. Yes, okay, the mouse wheel. That's awesome.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Let's go! No, it's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
No.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What?
No, that's not it at all.
The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
Stop, bro. You probably haven't taken a shower in your life.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Without the Sayaka.
My God! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Well, she took the kitchen knife. So what do you think?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate, a totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then, you're saying she had this all planned out?
She was trying to murder.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
We have to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote the message for her. For her left.
I got it!
I remember that. Get the
Her
blood
left
finger.
index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
I bet Kyoko this entire damn time knew what happened, and then she's like,
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa! You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
damn it, it's no use, I still know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rosalie?
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The cough!
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them, and to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
I got to give y'all multiple shirts.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Dude, I don't think... Okay, first off, I don't think Hifumi can even fit through the goddamn door, so...
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Yeah, so she just wrote on because she wanted to somehow...
Interesting.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the...
No, it's wrong!
What did he do?
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Well, someone threw the incinerator on?
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leo?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. Help you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, you take an aim at the missing section and press the left mouse button. Holy cow, you get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. 12, then good luck on something. Wait, are we on a timer?
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh, alright, okay.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Flash out your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. This happens if you engage in them in a head-to-head battle. We'll have to refer to these as bullet time battle, aka the BTW. Oh, BTB, by the way. During the BTB battle, you want to slow your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button press with each tempo marker as they move across. Less health than him. Tempo up. Convincing you start a combo. Keep on going. Tempo up. Flip side. If you keep missing, you get into a tempo down situation. Tempo changes to the timing to hit each button. Do watch out for that. Come on, dude. We're playing a fucking. Oh shit. Like, dude, we're playing.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Whoa!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Bro, I actually thought I was kind of a cool dude. I expect him to straight up kill someone. Okay, well, he does look like he's gonna kill someone, but still. Hey. Hey. Holy shit.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Fuck yeah, I got an achievement.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor. Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who is found guilty? Not accountable. We did it, boys. We caught a red-haired. Oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Rock in this case, the one that kills someone. Leon Kuwater.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Kill or be killed.
So that's why. None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. Complete chance I wound up like that.
I was just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
Just accept my death. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, now we're trying to with no way out. She's probably waiting for me.
Why?
She's what he's supposed to be here. One thing that's more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. That's something like that happened on.
I...
Whoever took to reach out to her. I mean it. Even some things that went so. Just like with her friends that she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was wanting me from the very beginning. She was using me. So why she talked to me in the first place? So I don't know. The thing I can do is ask her what she was thinking. Wait, how the internet history must be terrifying, huh? I mean, trying to kill someone just because it was related. She was nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. Why did you say that?
Phew.
Nice and really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to psychiatric, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they come. Stop screaming at us. This is all your fault. Psychic being forced to do something like that. It's all your fault. Sewing in front of me. Bunch of Monica.
That's enough.
Monica. Have I been saying Monica the entire time? Have I been saying fucking Monica the entire time? Dude, I haven't played that fucking game in like a couple months. Okay, that's a lie. I played it like a month ago. But still. Monokuma. Damn. Talk. That's enough. As angry as it was, Kyoko latched on my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like an iron strong enough. It was like iron strong enough. I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
You want to make her enemies pay for what they've done? That you need to let it go. Damn it! That's so close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good one. You avoided punishment.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the fight, the Black and Leon Kuada will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Hold on. Is everything working? My mic is still on. Yeah, my mic is still here. We're good, Mike. Next time I go deaf. Yeah, Joe, my dry laugh. Your grandpa's on the mic. Second. Okay, we're good.
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to.
Yeah, that's it.
I was protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
I accepted it as self-defense. What's way too about it?
Do you understand?
So...
Oh.
Blame is him. Fighting against the one who put us in the situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable. Hey,
Shut up.
Thrills, chills, kills!
The punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
Executions you must pay for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon to water, you go to the basement for
No, 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 no!
Yeah, you feel pretty stupid.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
Shit. Oh, $3 son. Never mind. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Whoa! Whoa! A batting kick. Is that? No fucking way. Oh, the 1,000 blows. God. Where's Monaco looking shocked? I don't know if he did it. Leon's just dead. They just fucking. So for stabbing someone, they did that shit. But we saw that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else can we call it?
Extreme!
Whoa, extreme! Never mind, it's popping right now, out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Oh, no, we have to keep doing this. I can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it.
Damn you!
What the heck?
It's not like I'm some dark, awful
Say
in
what?
this case, a dark, awful secret society type of thing.
Well.
That's why you're putting it up saying you gotta say something like you
Hey,
It's like you're trying to use your common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think we're saying. I don't think what you're saying is what I'm saying.
Shit.
Shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm getting on your asses. It was really angry. It's so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're parking way up there. What happened because more than one of your players wanted to get out. How much time passed? We can't put three of you rest in the outside world. The outside world. Being shocked in this insane place. You're trapped. Trapped. I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, you'll think you can is this the only how we all get to live here for a
What does this mean?
I was gonna say.
Hey,
Thrills, chills, kills!
hey,
Save some for the fun. even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being... Dude, I'm trying to speak. Their faces were stunned, their voices dead. What was in that moment?
Just a second.
Oh, can I talk to you for a second? Sorry. She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. That's Sayaka, isn't it? Surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
24, the class trial started. You have to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You want me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me and myself, didn't you? The thought never came across my mind. I feel like such a fool. Became such an easy target.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she was sure. She wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't.
However,
You can't ask her. You can infer it, don't you think? Final thought. It's how she could protect. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last energy to leave her dying message. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back to the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway.
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill anyone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation at trying to get
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. You can move past the deaths of your friends. I don't know. Hold on. Crap, I think I've been missing something. Check if anybody's been going through chat because I have not been paying attention to chat. I'm sorry. Anybody done shit in chat? And no. No, they fucking didn't. Oh, wait. Something popping up? Why is my internet all of a sudden like absolute dog shit? I can see about that. Probably. How long is it? 2 hours and 14. We can go slightly longer. That's fine, we can go slightly longer. Because you can move past the... Okay, yeah.
Correct.
Well, something like that. The others would never be able to break free with such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths. That's... I can never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka? I'll carry them with me. I'll carry their memories wherever I go. Since I'm forgetting them, you're choosing them apart. Well, I have high expectations for you. She said that she revealed a small smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How do you know I want to talk to you about Sayaka? I'm psychic.
What?
Nice. Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. I wonder where he got that from. Chapter 1. They survived. And 3 people died. Oh. Yep. To be continued. And by use spare back, of course. I do wanna I just got an achievement. This is 1 is the loneliest number when I finish chapter 1. 1 is the loneliest number. Watch me get like copyright claimed right after that. Alright, yeah. What the fuck was that noise? That just made the weirdest noise. Okay, this is where I'm gonna end off. I already saved.
Danganronpa.
Why is it like some of the music shit in this game, when you're playing it, sounds like high quality? But then you go to the main menu, it sounds like they fucking recorded it in a microwave. That's where I'm getting it off. Hold on. He's back. Just for a short brief moment. Alright, okay, let's try this again. Bye.